What's going on, gamers? So the Prison of Elders reveal happened today. Now for me personally, this was a make or break part of the DLC. If Bungie did a bad job of showing this, well, I'll just leave it at that. So let's fire into the shoutouts and get this show going. Now I want to give shoutouts to Noah Hamilton, Mr. Ninja, Cody Doss, Kaylin McGill, and DBMgamer for following me on Twitter. I try to be easy to access for you guys, so yeah, I'm also on Twitter. You can find the link to that in the description box. So to start, they made a big deal that there would be matchmaking. Now that's a good thing. It shows that Bungie is still paying attention. The key here was that they said that the base level 28 is match made. So this is the beginner mode. Now I had said something along these lines in the comment section, that the only way that this would have matchmaking is if it had an easy mode. Well, the easy mode is the level 28 version. But the good stuff is on the 32, the 34, and the 35. Now the 35 is the high end with no matchmaking but only 3 players, so here's where one of my hopes kinda got dashed. I really wanted there to be a 6-player mode, and there's just not going to be one. Now all of the modes, however, is how you progress in the Varric's House of Judgment rep system. The higher the level, the more reputation you will get. The higher your reputation level, the more chances you get at Varric's goodies. Ooh, that sounded dirty. Every door that you open up will have a modded servitor, sort of Varric's mouthpiece. Now I believe that the ball was something that you did not have to fight simply for the fact that no one in any of the preview pictures ever drew a weapon on it. Now once they enter the area of the Hive prison level, it's simply a few waves of the various different Hive creatures coming at you. Personally, I liked how the area was designed with lots of cover spots so you could play it strategically. Now there are modifiers per chamber, as I thought in my discussion vid, but they are new modifiers, and that's refreshing and much needed. Perks that I spotted were small arms and primary weapon damage is doubled. Exposure, guardian shields are increased but do not replenish. Brawler, this one's awesome, guardian melee damage is increased by 300%. Catapult, grenade recharge speed is greatly increased. And Trickle, abilities charge significantly slower. But these are just a few of the 20 or so mods that were mentioned. To boot, there was a new mechanic that was even shown that I hoped for. This is like a spiderweb bomb that slows your movement should you touch it. Now the extra cool thing is, since this particular area was Hive specific, weapons from Kurtisan match perfectly to help you here. Now sadly, when they showed this part, I was really annoyed at the commentary. Now, I'm sure Professor Broman is an awesome streamer, and I personally know him for doing a lot of really nice things for the Destiny community, but his commentary kinda got a bit on my nerves. Now after passing through 3 waves, you get a new door, and a new enemy type, and a new modifier. Now there was a next room that was inhabited by the Cabal. The cool thing here was a new curveball. They had capture points as an objective in the room. Once again, this is something new for PvE. Another little addition that I spotted was something that I teased at the end of my breakdown video, the Scorch Cannon. Now this is a special rocket launcher that holds 7 shots, so you want to make them count. If you hold the trigger, however, and you cook the shell, you get an awesome size explosion. Now another little cool bit that was in the reveal was a new weapon shown off, the Vestian Dynasty. What? What's that? A new hand cannon to add to my collection? Oh yeah, I gotta have this thing. Well, Bungie Stream's attempt failed, but for those of you who wanted to know what happened in the 5th room, you encounter a boss. Now these bosses have new mechanics on them as well, such as rotating shield colors that made them a bit tougher. I believe 6 bosses in total if I'm remembering the count right, and I believe each of them sports some new mechanics on them. But now this was not the only reveal today. Now Bungie also unveiled the new strike for the House of Wolves, the Shadow Thief. Now if you missed that, I will put the link to that in the description box as well for you guys. So that's the Prison of Elders. I saw how Bungie played it, and I see a lot of ways for strategy and interesting uses of some exotic armors. I also really hope they mix it up in there, because I also see the potential for this to age. Is it fun? Oh hell yeah. But for how long, we will have to wait and see. So what were your opinions of the reveal? Now just leave that in the comment section, and if you like this type of content, just hit that like button. But as always guys, have a good one.